Kaitlin Butts, How Lucky Am I on Country 101.7 FM, and how lucky am I that I am now visiting with Kaitlin Butts, who is going to be in Council Grove Saturday night at Washunga Days. Of course, tickets are still available online, washungadays.com. Kaitlin, thank you for taking a little time and joining us here this afternoon.
Absolutely. Can't wait to be up in Kansas.
Now you're on the road, and you were just down in my neck of the woods, down in New Braunfels last Saturday. I grew up in Schertz, just a little bit south of there. And I'm going to get to see my first show at that Whitewater Amphitheater later on this summer. I'm excited about that. So we're going to be kind of crossing paths on 35 over the course of the summer. That's pretty exciting. But
awesome. Whitewater is a great venue.
Oh, good. I'm excited. Let's go back to How Lucky Am I, because that's a really cool story there. For those people who don't know, now a great lineup this weekend at Washunga Days, and we got Pecos in the Rooftops Friday night, but you're on Saturday night, and then Flatland Cavalry Saturday night after the fireworks, and you, of course, are married to Cleto Cordero, and he's the front guy for Flatland Cavalry, and your song, How Lucky Am I, and Flatland Cavalry's Honey Wine, they're I don't know what you would call those, brother and sister songs. There's a tie there. You want to fill that in a little bit?
Yeah, I wouldn't say brother and sister, maybe husband and wife songs. But I would say, so that song kind of originated from, I was playing in Stephenville, Texas for the songwriter competition at Larry Joe's. And he kind of just came with me to that competition, and afterwards we got invited to a party that didn't have any liquor, but we found this bottle of honey wine. We started passing it back and forth to each other, and, the wine was flowing, and he said, hey, we should have our own songwriter competition with the word honey wine. That's a pretty cool name. And so in a couple of days, he sent me a voice memo with the word honey wine in it, and then about a year later, I sent him my version called How Lucky Am I? And so they're just, it's kind of our little songwriter competition song.
There you go, and of course they're tied forever, and you guys are tied forever. That's exciting stuff right there. So, Kaitlin,
yes, we got married in 2020.
Awesome stuff. That was not the greatest year with everything else going on, but I can tell you, I also got married in 2020. I got married 4 times. I got married 4 times in 2020 to the same woman, though, Kaitlin, all to the same woman. But with all the COVID stuff, you had to do it a bunch of different times. We're visiting with Kaitlin Butts, who's going to be at Washunga Days Saturday night. We're super excited. Up in Council Grove, the Neosho Park Amphitheater. And so give us a little background for you. You grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Talk a little bit about your time growing up. What kind of led you into music?
So I grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, born and raised there. I started at 5 doing Broadway musical stuff mixed with ballet, tap, and jazz, and voice lessons, because they could not stick me in anything other than something where a mirror was in front of me and I was singing. So from there, whenever I was around 15 years old, Miranda Lambert, Taylor Swift, and the Chicks were all just kind of peaking at that point, or just coming to just they were just at a time whenever I was really looking for someone to look up to, really. Those women just really set a great example of songwriters and musicians and singers. And that whenever I saw them play, I just knew that that's what I wanted to do. And then from there, I went to the Academy of Contemporary Music in Oklahoma City. And then from there, I've just been on the road ever since.
There you go, living the dream, right?
Living the dream.
Awesome stuff. Well, we're excited to have you in Council Grove Saturday night. Talk a little bit about what people can expect, because those who haven't maybe done a lot of deep diving into your music, to really call you a country artist, that's really kind of shoehorning you a little bit. You really, branch out spectrum-wise and pull in a lot of different type of sounds or pull from a lot of different genres, so to speak. But what can people expect on Saturday night?
Hopefully lots of beer drinking, lots of fun, and just storytelling and songs and a good time, hopefully.
Hey, if there's one thing we do in Kansas, it's have a good time. And that whole beer drinking thing, I think we can get that handled as well.
Okay,
so.
Good.
So you be safe on the road. We're looking forward to seeing you here Saturday night, and looking forward to you and of course Flatland Cavalry. Going to be a lot of fun. I know you don't want to give away the show. Any chance there might be a life that would work out that we might see you on stage at the same time with Flatland Cavalry Saturday night?
I would say chances are yes. Anytime I play with Flatland, we like to play that song for sure.
All right. You didn't even hedge. You just went right in and said yes. I love that. So good. I'm looking forward to it.
If people want to come see it, they ought to come out.
All right. Well, I have been pumping you guys up. I'm excited. Can't wait to be there, and can't wait to meet you guys on Saturday night. You guys be safe. We'll see you Saturday night, Kaitlin.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Kaitlin Butts right there, and Kaitlin Butts will be in Council Grove on Saturday night. That was Washunga Days. You can get more information, washungadays.com. We will get to our Comic Spotlight coming up here in 15 minutes. Stay tuned for that. Got Toby Keith, Green River Ordnance, Carrie Underwood all on the way. Right now, it's the latest from Thomas Rhett, Slowed Down Summer on Country 101.7 FM.
Shades on my dashboard.